Habits and Stoicism, a path to virtue. Habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. They shape who we are, how we think, and the outcomes we achieve. For the Stoics, habits were more than mere routines. They were the building blocks of virtue. Each action we repeat, no matter how small, contributes to the person we are becoming. In this context, habits are tools for cultivating discipline, temperance, and fortitude, aligning with the Stoic ideal of living a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius summarized this aspiration with clarity. The perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without haste, without apathy, without pretension. The Stoic perspective on habits. Stoicism, rooted in ancient Greece and Rome, emphasizes virtue as the highest good. For the Stoics, virtues such as wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice are not theoretical ideals but practical principles to be embodied through consistent action. Habits play a critical role in this embodiment. By intentionally cultivating habits aligned with Stoic values, philosophy transforms from abstract thought into daily practice. As Aristotle famously stated, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This shared recognition underscores the universal importance of habits in shaping character and achieving a life of meaning. The role of virtues in Stoic habits. Each Stoic virtue is a cornerstone of good character, and habits serve as the framework for embodying these virtues. Wisdom is practiced through habits of reflection and critical thinking, courage through small acts of bravery, temperance through moderation in daily life, and justice through equitable actions. By breaking down these virtues into daily habits, Stoicism offers a roadmap for living in alignment with one's highest values. Habits in action. The Stoic practices. Reflection and self-examination. Daily reflection was central to Stoic practice, serving as a mechanism for self-improvement and alignment with values. Morning and evening routines provided structure for this introspection. Morning reflection. Marcus Aurelius began his day contemplating the challenges he might face and grounding himself in gratitude. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Practical application. Dedicate 5 minutes each morning to setting intentions for the day and aligning them with Stoic principles. Evening reflection. Seneca emphasized the importance of reviewing daily actions to identify successes and areas for growth. When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, aware of this habit of mine, I examine my entire day and go back over what I have done and said. Practical application. Conclude your day by journaling reflections on your actions, noting what went well and what could improve. Intentional actions. The Stoics emphasized mindfulness in every action, ensuring decisions aligned with reason and virtue. Epictetus advised, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." By pausing before reacting, we ensure our responses are deliberate and reflective of our values rather than impulsive. This practice builds the habit of acting with intention and integrity, allowing us to navigate complex situations with clarity and composure. Gratitude and perspective. Practicing gratitude was habitual for the Stoics, fostering resilience and contentment. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the interconnectedness of life. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Gratitude acts as a counterbalance to life's challenges, reminding us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack. This perspective encourages a mindset of abundance, making it easier to approach each day with optimism and resolve. Building habits with intention. Modern psychology complements Stoic principles by providing a framework for habit formation, the habit loop of cue, routine, and reward. By understanding this cycle, we can design habits that align with our goals and disrupt those that hinder them. Identify cues. Use consistent triggers to prompt desired actions. For instance, let your morning coffee remind you to reflect on gratitude. Shape routines. Keep actions simple and attainable. Start with small, consistent steps to build momentum. Reinforce rewards. Focus on meaningful outcomes. Celebrate progress, no matter how incremental, to strengthen the habit. The 1% rule. Incremental progress. The principle of improving by 1% daily reflects the Stoic commitment to steady, intentional growth. Small changes compound over time, creating significant transformation. As Epictetus noted, no great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a figure. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Practical application. Commit to small, consistent improvements in areas such as physical health, mental clarity, or relationships. Over time, these efforts create lasting change. The science behind habit formation. Neuroscience highlights the role of neural pathways in habit formation. Repetition strengthens these pathways, making actions more automatic over time. The Stoics understood this intuitively, emphasizing consistent practice as a means of embedding virtues into daily life. By focusing on gradual improvement, we can rewire our brains to support behaviors that align with our values. Breaking negative patterns. The Stoics recognized that negative habits undermine progress toward virtue. To break these patterns, apply the habit loop. 1. Recognize the cue. Identify triggers for undesired behaviors. 2. Change the routine. Replace harmful actions with constructive alternatives. 3. Reframe the reward. Focus on long-term benefits rather than fleeting pleasures. Seneca captured this process. The first step toward virtue is recognizing our vices. For example, replace the urge to procrastinate with a 5-minute task outline, rewarding yourself with a sense of accomplishment. Overcoming resistance to change. Resistance to change often stems from fear of failure or discomfort with the unfamiliar. The Stoics viewed these challenges as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius framed obstacles as integral to progress. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This mindset encourages perseverance in the face of difficulties, transforming resistance into a catalyst for positive change. Practicing resilience becomes a habit in itself, reinforcing our ability to adapt and grow. Consistency. The foundation of growth. Stoic philosophers understood that progress requires persistence. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, no action, no matter how insignificant, should be undertaken without purpose. Strategies for consistency include starting small to ensure sustainable routines, establishing rituals that reinforce Stoic principles, tracking progress to maintain accountability, practicing forgiveness to recover from setbacks and recommit. Consistency fosters resilience, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with equanimity. Over time, these deliberate efforts create lasting transformation, reinforcing the virtues central to Stoic philosophy. The role of reflection. Reflection is a cornerstone of consistency. Regularly evaluating our actions helps us identify patterns, celebrate progress, and make necessary adjustments. Marcus Aurelius' journaling habit exemplifies this. When you have assumed these names, good, modest, truthful, rational, a man of equanimity, and magnanimous, take care that you do not change these names, and if you should lose them, quickly return to them. The transformative power of habits. By aligning habits with Stoic virtues, we create a life of purpose and integrity. Habits are not merely tools for productivity. They are expressions of who we are and who we strive to become. As Seneca advised, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Through deliberate, intentional actions, we cultivate a character rooted in virtue and resilience, navigating life's challenges with clarity and grace. Let each habit you form reflect your highest ideals, and let those ideals guide you toward a fulfilling and meaningful life. Expanding the reach of Stoic habits. Stoicism is not confined to individual practice. It also provides valuable insights for collective well-being. The cultivation of virtuous habits can extend to communities, organizations, and even global movements. By embedding Stoic principles in shared practices, we foster environments where ethical behavior and mutual respect thrive. Stoic habits in leadership. Leaders who embody Stoic virtues inspire trust and foster collaboration. Practical Stoic habits for leaders include emotional regulation, maintaining composure during crises; empathy, listening actively and addressing the needs of others; vision, aligning decisions with long-term values rather than short-term gains. Marcus Aurelius' leadership exemplified these principles, balancing the demands of ruling an empire with a commitment to justice and humility. Building communities of virtue. Shared habits create cohesive communities. By encouraging practices such as collective reflection, mutual support, and gratitude, groups can cultivate a culture rooted in Stoic values. For instance, workplaces might adopt rituals of acknowledgement and appreciation, strengthening team cohesion and morale. Stoic practices for modern challenges. The principles of Stoicism remain relevant in addressing contemporary challenges such as stress, digital distractions, and societal polarization. By applying Stoic habits, individuals can navigate these issues with greater resilience and clarity. Managing stress with Stoicism. The Stoic dichotomy of control offers a powerful tool for stress management. By focusing on what is within our power and accepting what lies beyond it, we reduce unnecessary anxiety. Practical applications include mindful breathing, pausing to center oneself in moments of tension; perspective shifting, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth; navigating digital overload. In an age of constant connectivity, intentional habits help us reclaim focus and presence. Strategies include digital boundaries, setting limits on screen time to prioritize meaningful interactions; reflective consumption, engaging with content that aligns with personal values; addressing societal polarization. Stoic principles of empathy and justice can guide conversations across divides. By listening actively and responding with reason rather than emotion, we foster understanding and mutual respect. Applying Stoic habits to personal relationships. Stoicism offers timeless wisdom for nurturing meaningful connections. By approaching relationships with intentionality, we cultivate bonds rooted in mutual respect and understanding. Stoic practices for relationships include active listening, giving full attention to others, free from distraction or judgment; forgiveness, practicing compassion and releasing grudges, recognizing that everyone is fallible; expressing gratitude, regularly acknowledging the positive qualities and contributions of loved ones. Stoic habits for health and well-being. Physical and mental health are foundational to living virtuously. Stoic habits that promote well-being include physical discipline, engaging in regular exercise to strengthen the body and cultivate resilience; mindful nutrition, eating with intention, focusing on nourishment rather than indulgence; mental clarity, practicing mindfulness and meditation to reduce stress and enhance focus. Conclusion. The journey toward virtue is marked by small, intentional steps. Through the cultivation of habits grounded in Stoic principles, We transform philosophy into practice, creating lives of integrity and purpose. Whether facing personal challenges or contributing to collective well-being, Stoic habits empower us to navigate the complexities of modern life with wisdom and grace. Let each day serve as an opportunity to embody your highest ideals, and let those ideals guide you toward a brighter, more meaningful future.